The first thing you need to do is unlock Pack-a-Punch, and if you don't know how to do that, simply follow the indicators on your screen and they will lead you to the church where Pack-a-Punch is located. Next, to the right of Pack-a-Punch, there's going to be a little machine as you see right here. Go ahead and interact with it, your screen will flash white and dialogue will play. After the dialogue is finished, go ahead and interact with it again. Next, you need to get the jet gun. You can either get it from the mystery box or you can build it. There are 3 parts to build the jet gun, but first you must go to the spawn area and go on the 2nd floor of the motel. Go over to this room here and a bunch of zombies will fly out of the room. Go inside the room and then you'll get a line of dialogue, and then after that we're going to need to find the 3 jet gun pieces. First, you can go to the cemetery and kill zombies until a special zombie called the groundskeeper wearing overalls and a hat spawns. You're going to need to kill him and he's going to drop a shed key. With this, go over to the groundskeeper yard to this shed here, unlock the door, and to the right of you on the table is going to be the first part for the jet gun. Next, go into the bowling alley, and right across from the mystery box location will be this little box that you're going to have to melee. Then across from Speed Cola right in front of the flower shop, you're going to need to melee this water valve and then pick it up. Then you can place the water valve in the box that we meleeed in the bowling alley earlier, and then you're going to need to interact with it to turn it. The zombies will be spawning during this and they will damage you, so keep that in mind. Once it is finished, the second jet gun part will pop out and you'll need to pick it up. Then to obtain the third and final piece of the jet gun, you're either going to need a mangler cannon, which can be obtained by shooting the arm off of a mangler, or a mutant injection, which can be obtained by killing a mangler or by crafting it at the workbench. Then go over to this building here right across from the quick revive building, and then pull out either your mutant injection or your mangler cannon and blast or run through these doors. You will then need to interact with these dig-ups inside of the building until you get the third and final piece of the jet gun. Go ahead and go back to the room in the motel that we opened earlier, go to the workbench and craft the jet gun. Next, you need to craft the LTG device. There's 3 pieces, and the first piece can be found in the quick revive room through this hole in the roof. Just go ahead and use your jet gun to suck up the piece. The second part can be found right above here in the church or Pack-a-Punch room. Once again, just use the jet gun to suck it up. And the third and final piece can be found right here next to Speed Cola. Just go ahead and get on this roof, jump off it to get on this van, look at this window, and suck up the third piece. Then zipline over to this roof, and over on the left here is going to be a workbench where you can craft the LTG device. Next is going to be 2 Dark Ether Storms, one at the cemetery and one at the riverside. Place your LTG device at either of these, and then you're going to have to defend it for 1 minute. You need to defend the device from purple smoke zombies trying to run into it. If too many zombies run into it and the device health goes all the way down, the step will fail and then you're going to have to skip to the next round to restart. Once the timer is finished, a special type of mangler or abomination is going to spawn in. You're going to need to damage this mangler or abomination until it has purple smoke coming out of it. Then go to the machine we interacted with earlier in the church to pick up this canister. Then go over to the Speed Cola area and place it on one of the platforms that is connected to the Dark Ether Trap. Keep in mind that you won't be able to sprint while holding the canister. Then activate the Dark Ether Trap and bring your mangler or abomination over to where you place on the canister so they are affected by the trap. Kill the mangler or abomination and then you should be able to pick back up your canister, and you'll have 1 minute and 30 seconds to place it back in the machine. After this, a part of the machine will open up to give you a Strauss counter. Now there are 3 projectors you have to find around the map. The first one can be found right across from PhD Flopper over here on this ledge. The second one can be found in the groundkeeper's yard right next to the staircase. Go to the roof where you crafted the LTG device, open this barrier, go ahead and drop down, and there you're going to find the third projector. At each of these projectors, you need to interact with the light to turn it to a certain color. To find out what color you need to turn it to, pull out your Strauss counter when near the projector. If the screen on your Strauss counter is green, go ahead and turn the projector light to red. If your Strauss counter screen is red, turn the projector to green, and then if your Strauss counter screen is yellow, go ahead and turn the light to yellow. If you've done all this correct, you should get a quote saying that the gas station canister is now available to use. Go back to where you defended your LTG device and pick it up and place it at the other Dark Ether Storm that you didn't defend. Then once you place down your canister at the Dark Ether Storm, another minute lockdown is going to happen. If you fail it, just go ahead and go to the next round and then try it again. Once the minute is up, a special type of mangler or abomination is going to spawn, damage it until purple smoke is coming out of him. Then over next to the gas station in the spawn area, a canister should pop up. Then bring the canister over to one of the platforms connected to the Dark Ether Trap in a spawn room, bring your mangler or abomination over to the canister, turn on the trap, and then kill it once it's inside the trap, and then bring the canister back over to the machine. Now it's time for the boss fight, and depending what round you're on, I at least recommend bringing a level 2 Pack-a-Punch weapon with at least blue or better rarity, some perks, level 2 armor, and even a mutant injection. Once you're ready, interact with the machine one more time to start the boss fight. Once the boss fight starts, you will be locked inside the church, and there will be 3 stages. In the first stage, there's going to be hordes of zombies and mangler spawning. Simply kill them all, and you'll know you complete the stage once you get a max armor drop. In the second stage, there will once again be hordes of zombies and manglers, and this time with a special mangler. Simply kill them all, and then you'll know you complete the stage once you get a max ammo drop. The final stage will once again consist of hordes of zombies and manglers, and this time a special abomination will spawn. Simply kill all the zombies, and you know you complete the Easter egg once you down, and shortly after, the cutscene will play. After the cutscene plays, you'll be given the option to either stay or leave the game. If you choose to stay in the game, you'll be rewarded with all the perks and other legendary items such as a ray gun. Once you leave the game, you'll be rewarded with a Liberty Falls animated calling card, and if you complete the Easter egg before the guided mode comes out, you get another version of the calling card, and you will also unlock the Bye Bye Dark Aether trophy.